The image of a woman fighting in frontline combat is rarely seen. That soon may change, however, thanks to a recent decision by U.S. Pentagon officials to allow women to fight in frontline combat. While some are heralding this decision as a victory for gender equality, others are claiming this is a victory for political correctness. Currently, about 14% of the U.S. military consist of women, but few fight in war. Do you guys think women should be allowed to fight in frontline combat?
Well, you know, I can probably speak out of both sides of my mouth on that one. For equality for women, I think it's a good deal, and you know, they've made such great strides. And on the other hand, I kind of worry about the guys trying to take care of the women in combat. So it's a tough decision, but I think it's the right one.
How about you?
One-word answer: absolutely.
Why?
Equality. Women are the same as men. Yeah, they bear babies, but I consider them my equal. And they should be doing the same things I'm doing and the same opportunities that I have.
I think women should be allowed to do whatever they feel deep in their souls is their journey, is their consciousness, whatever it tells them they can do.
I think if they're physically fit and they pass the same rigorous tests that the male combat soldiers do, and if they apply for it and they're not forced to, I think that would be okay. I wouldn't want them to personally, but it's their choice.
Well, you say you wouldn't want them to personally. Why?
I think women getting all shot up and maimed and dismembered has a different connotation to it than when men do. Men are warriors forever, and back to the beginning of history, men have always fought and died. And I know women do fight sometimes by flying helicopters and combat jets and so forth, but out in the trenches, I don't know. I think that's more of a man's thing.
I'm going to go with no. First of all, I have 3 daughters, and I know I wouldn't want my daughters to be fighting in frontline combat. And my fear would be that they would be not as strong, not as fast. They'd certainly be smart. I'm not worried about smart. I'm not worried about having intelligence or understanding the situation. I'm just worried about physical, just plain old straight physical strength in a combat situation. So that would be my concern.
I don't really think it's great for anyone to fight in combat, but if they're going to have people out there, then you know, it doesn't bother me to have women up there as much as men.
Various European countries, as well as Australia, Canada, and Israel, allow females to fight in frontline combat. However, for the exception of Israel, few of those countries are ever at war. In the case of Israel, only about 3% of frontline soldiers are women. An Israeli military study that came out in the early 2000s showed that female soldiers tested extremely well in weaponry proficiency. However, they lagged behind significantly male soldiers in many other physical tests. As a result, they endangered many missions. Are you concerned that women can be sexually assaulted if captured by the enemy?
Oh, yes. Just as the potential for sexual violence with their colleagues. If you say one, you have to say the other. If you think, you know, your colleagues are going to be a problem, then definitely your enemies are going to be a problem.
But that's still not reason for you to prevent women, in your opinion, from fighting in front.
I think it's their choice.
Absolutely. They'd probably have even a worse fate in store for them than any of our regular male soldiers.
Reporting for InfoWars Nightly News, I'm David Ortiz.